Hey guys, Kristi Lynn here. Welcome to Circle of Alchemy Sisters. I'm here with Dedra today, and we've kind of got a late start to the day. I was running late, and then we have been talking about probably what we're going to talk about on the show today, and it's triggers, working through the triggers, boundaries, setting the boundaries. We have a couple more weeks left until the fire horse energy really takes place, right? Well, super sensitive people are probably feeling a little bit of it now. It's like we feel that there's a lot coming forward. We can see and feel in the distance, in the near distance. Like, there is really something that's going to happen. I feel it, right? I can just feel it. And I literally have goosebumps from head to toe right now. I can feel that all these things are going to happen. But in the meantime, us very sensitive people are still being triggered by certain things that we just really don't need to carry with us anymore. And you just recently, and I mean recently as last night, came to the epiphany in the middle of the night, and that's how spirit works. Your mind is free and clear. You're relaxing, you know, like in the middle of sleep, and you wake up and you're like, oh, duh, I know now. And you understand that you have a little bit of a control freak inside you?
A little.
I would say that anyone who knows you is amazed that it took you this long to figure it out.
Well, the thing is you tell me quite often that I need to release control, but usually I only take it in like the message that we're talking about and like the situation that we're talking about, and I never really thought that it factors into everything in my life. And it wasn't until last night when I'm thinking about a certain situation that I was like, oh my God, control. And you know,
so that one tiny little situation showed you control in that situation, and then you were able to zoom out and out and out and see how control was sort of the theme of lots of things in your life.
It's like a big cycle of just controlling my whole life, thinking that people should react in the way I think that they should react, or behave in a way that I think they should behave. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't control what other people do, and I need to stop that. Mm-hmm. You know, I need to only control my behaviors, my thoughts, my feelings, and how I react to somebody else. Those are things I can control. I can't control somebody else's past, somebody else's behaviors, responses, nothing. Right. And I don't want to be a person that thinks that my way is the best way, or how I feel like they should behave is, you know, the best way.
Yeah, we got to be open to everybody is here living their own experience. And we teach so much about detachment.
Yes.
You know, and it's not, you said disconnected. Yeah. And that doesn't seem to be what it is. You're connected to the situation. You're just detaching your unhealthy parts from the situation.
That makes a lot more sense.
Like, I'm triggered in this situation, and I have these unhealthy parts that are very triggered by the situation. So if I can just detach those unhealthy triggers from the situation, be aware of them, breathe through them. It's almost like exposure therapy, right? That's what spirit is doing. They're giving us this exposure therapy so that we can get used to it and get used to it and get used to it and get used to it, because it's a trigger for us. It's a trigger, and it's our control coming in. We want to control. So if you just relax and are exposed to the same thing over and over and over again, you don't really notice it anymore.
It's literally like a tower moment every day.
Every minute.
So I have a chance to see it, fix it, and heal it every day.
Now we can talk about what's happening right now. Your granddaughter sucks on her fingers, and it drives you insane. So that's what we're talking about right now, and that is such a tiny little thing that triggers you, and it made you realize, this tiny little trigger right here made you realize that, oh my gosh, this exists not only within this tiny little situation, but everywhere in my life. So we talk about children of the next generation being magical beings.
Yes.
And that's exactly what they are here to do, all the children, you know? Like, they're here to show us a mirror and say, hey, these are all the things that maybe don't need to exist in your life anymore. Surrender.
Yeah.
I've channeled for you numerous times, and we do say a lot of letting go, surrender, release, you know, things like that. So I'm glad you had the epiphany by yourself, and now comes the hard work, right?